Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into a special edition live podcast for Jackrabbit Illustrated. As always, we are brought to you by Kubota Dealers of South Dakota. They've got locations all over the great state of South Dakota. There's always a place near you to get into some orange equipment. They've got parts, service, and of course, any sort of equipment you might need for your acreage, farm, or just your home, taking care of your house, taking care of the snow. We got a big snow winter supposed to be coming. I think that a Kubota would be a good thing to have in the back pocket to take care of that when that's coming up. We are more than excited to have everybody who did show up here today. Thank you so much. It's the big release of our special beer with Legs Brewery. We could not be more excited than we are right now about having Garage Time beer. Let me tell you, that is so cool. It is a phenomenal beer. I cannot encourage you enough to come down and check it out. We are here at the Fan Cakes. It's their 87th episode of Fan Cakes at Wooden Legs Beer Bar here, or Brewery. Sorry. Then you can see they've got the record up on the wall. They are 74-12 since they've started doing Fan Cakes, which is that's pretty damn good.
Impressive.
That's pretty good. But they do it for every home game, and every dollar, it's a free will donation. Every dollar gets donated to a local cause, and they have Cool Beans coffee as well. If you're not feeling like starting off your day with a beer, you can have a coffee. You know, some of us just don't want to party. I get it. It's fine. We'll judge you.
But on a game day Saturday,
let's on a game day,
early.
Yeah, it's basically golf rules. You can start drinking whenever you want. So we are more than excited to be here, and of course, this is a special edition. So we are brought to you by Northwestern Mutual, and Alex's Lemonade Stand is a big part of that with Northwestern Mutual and our partnership there with Chris Schenkel and the boys down in Sioux Falls. If you have any retirement or investment needs, please go down and talk to Chris Schenkel and the guys. Free. They'll take care of you. They'll get you all straightened out, get a big weight off your shoulders. If you have retirement figured out, go talk to them. They'll figure out how to make you more money. And if you don't, well, go talk to them. It's a big relief weight off your shoulders. I know it was mine before I was doing a 401k and hoping. So that's a big help. So head on down, talk to Chris Schenkel and the boys. But we are excited. It is week 1 home opener. I brought a can of Raid because we're facing the Hornets.
Wow, that was with the Fan Cakes. I just saw them stuff a couple dollars in there. We cannot name where we're going to this with, but temporarily it's going to rabies awareness. Brendan was bit by a bat this morning, and so we're raising money for rabies awareness supposedly today. So, Brendan, if he starts frothing at the mouth, let me know, because I can't really see him without turning my head here, and I don't want to get bit. So
it's all about location. I just stay in his blind spot.
I want to steal a line from Seth. Local podcast supports local sports team organization.
We're supporting a social club.
Good to see former player Paul Saylor here out in the crowd today.
Right. Hell yeah.
What's up, buddy?
So, yes, I did get bit by a bat this morning. If you've seen one of our other sponsors, Dallas's company, Renegade Hydrate. He always has on there, you wake up in the morning, you're sluggish, get some hydrate in your system, you'll wake up. But I will promise you, what will wake you up more is if you're in a dark room, you move a hat and you see something on it, and you go to move that something, and it bites you.
Did you go get a rabies shot?
You wake up right now. No, it didn't break the skin.
Oh, yeah.
If we have doctors, if we have a doctor watching this show right now, like a doctor, I want a doctor.
Not
usually
Dr.
doesn't
Luke
do too
Wood.
much. I think you'll be fine.
I want a doctor to
Not
tell
Dr.
me
Luke Wood.
if it didn't break the skin, if I need to go get the shots and everything. I got a lot of shit to do today. Can I wait till Sunday?
Is there other Ben on? Ben Meyerink. He usually listens.
Ben Meyerink. I've not seen Ben on the stream.
Ben is an actual doctor.
Yeah, Ben's an actual doctor.
We do have 120 on the live stream right now.
Jordan Fink's not a real doctor, but he could maybe give us some advice too if Jordan Fink's on there. So.
I'll even take
I think
someone
he's
who
an
plays a
engineer.
doctor on TV. That's fine. But,
How about a dentist? Any dentist here? All right.
Any kind of medical doctor.
so
Yeah.
I do have pictures. I caught him and I took him outside because I hate mosquitoes way more than I hate bats.
All right.
So he
All right.
thrives.
So, good. So we all made it here in one piece for the most part there. We're going to go through the game, talk about some of that, talk about some season outlook, give some final thoughts, and then get you out of here. But first, we're going to talk about some beer. So everyone get a garage time? Everyone have one or has had one, tried one, sampled one? Seth or Derek? You want to come up here? One of us? Seth? Who's coming? Both of you come up. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
while
come
he's
on
on
up.
the way up, I do have a question.
Oh boy.
Hypothetically, if someone were to run out while we're up on the stage, do I just get to walk off? And
The problem
And get a
is
new
Sam's
one,
not here
or-
to hand me my drink.
Sam's not here.
yeah, where's Sam? Like we
Yeah.
our
You
drink
know what's
delivery
going on there.
specialist.
The ladies are staying at home because they can.
Yeah.
Should we stand behind you? Does that make it weird? Here,
As long as we cuddle.
you make it weird.
You make it.
You gotta
That mic's
put your
really hot.
hand,
Make it weird.
put your hands on Matt's shoulder,
Perfect.
like
Yes.
80s homecoming
Yeah.
picture style.
I just stare off into the distance.
Like
Yeah.
he's your son.
There we go.
Here, Derek, you want to take my
My
spot?
huge son.
He's bigger than you.
Yeah. So Chad, you're our beer expert,
I guess so.
and so this is an idea that we've wanted to do for 3 years.
3 years,
4
probably
years.
3-4 years. Yeah.
And this year worked out. You want to talk about the process and everything with
So-
Derek? Yeah.
Well, Matt reached out to us. Matt is the pub manager for those that don't know. He reached out to us, and we worked with Seth and Derek and the team. And Derek and I came up with a recipe that we think you all love. It's a Kolsch, which I'm a big fan of Germany. Everybody that watches the podcast knows I've been to Oktoberfest a couple times. I love Kolsch's because they're clean and refreshing. And we thought we'd tie in Alex's lemonade stand by adding lemon peel to the Kolsch. So that's how we ended up with the lemon Kolsch. You guys decided the name because you like to poke fun at me, I think.
Yep.
No.
No. And we're fully into garage time. So you can start garage time early on your Saturdays at Jackrabbit Games by drinking a garage time. And yeah, it's a great, it's got wonderful Kolsch flavor on the back end. The first taste has that nice bitterness. And then after that, it's just pure Kolsch. I was talking to, I think it was Tommy, and he said, yeah, there's no aftertaste that's bad. I love that. And or I don't know who that was, but I'm sorry.
Thomas will take the credit.
Thomas
said it. Yeah, Thomas
Anyway.
did.
It's fantastic. Maybe we could talk a little bit about these two guys next to me here. Alex and Brendan came up with my wife and Brendan's wife Ariel, and we helped brew it a little bit. And Derek kind of did the work, and I did a lot of the talking. I feel like for what's new.
You guys did all the stirring. I didn't have to do much of the first part at all. You guys all came in, raring to go, milled in the grain, put it in the ton, and then I said, here's a couple ores, just go at it. And like 4 of you were in there. Never had that many ores in the pot before. And that thing was stirred up within 15 minutes. And I think you guys went for about a half hour before I had to tell you to stop.
And Brendan, when we took the grain out of the mash tun, like threw it all the way across the brew.
Oh, yeah.
house.
It's a little bit of an art. You kind of learn where all the divots are in the kettles and whatnot. So, but it's fun when you get some inexperienced folks in there. Just let them have a little bit of fun. So kind of like an adult theme park sometimes.
And what's funny is we let him think that he really messed up, but it's pretty cool.
Well, my motto is don't be part of the problem, be the whole problem.
Okay. Yeah, that's
If there's one thing Brendan and I are good at, it's certainly stirring the pot. So
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the ingredients? What makes a Kolsch, if you could, a little bit, Derek?
Yeah, so Kolsch, I think you brought it up. It's a traditional German-style ale, straw-colored, light, a little heavier than your typical like lager or pilsner. So this one uses Pilsen malts, uses a little bit of a crystal malt, which gives it just a touch of body, a little bit of caramel. But then the hops, we use Saaz hops, and Saaz are a very traditionally Bavarian German-style hop that go into Kolsch's really well. Just give them a nice little backbone and bitterness, nothing too aggressive, a little herbal, and then just regular ale yeast, nothing too special, just
Yeah.
our house stuff.
I think the Saaz, that's spelled Saaz, for those that don't know, is one of the noble hops, right? So,
Correct.
traditional German hop, like you said.
We're really getting nerdy here with the hops.
Sorry.
boy.
See, this is why they say I'm the beer expert, and they're all shaking my head and shaking their head at me. So they probably want me to shut up now.
We
But
said
we can
something
nerd out for
crushable.
days. We wanted something crushable, and I'm already on my third one here, I think. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I finished
boy.
my second. I just want to point out that, who doesn't think
Thanks,
of us and think noble?
Noble.
everybody.
Yes, the noble hops type guys.
Perfect.
I'm also crushing this Pub 81 root beer, which is fantastic.
Oh my God.
If you
got the
haven't had the
kids
root beer
down here.
you got to get the root beer.
So get the kids down here, get you some of that.
Huh. Derek, is that available in the crawlers and stuff too? Sorry.
Yeah, we have that in crowlers. We have kegs of that too. People can buy whole kegs of that, which sometimes happens. And I'm really proud of that root beer because it's made with 100% pure raw cane sugar, the real good stuff.
Yeah.
And we put a pound of that sugar in for every gallon. And that's what gives it its flavor. It's very unhealthy, but it's delicious.
So, Derek, when are we adding yeast to that so we get an alcoholic root beer? Never?
No, that stuff gives me a headache.
Okay. That's because you drank too much. All right. Well, let's talk some Jackrabbit football.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right. So I don't know if you guys woke up and saw the Twitter message this morning, but some Sac State account said this was an easy win to go into today. So,
Well, for us, yeah.
Like 51 to 21 or something was his projected.
something like that. And I think Brendan has the president of Sac State convinced to come to our tailgating spot.
He DM'd me too.
Dr.
So like,
Luke Wood. I
DM'd
think
you?
he's coming. I think he's going to come over.
or no, he replied to a tweet. Sorry, but
He's DMing you. I'm a little.
no.
I mean,
sorry.
Alex did put out that calendar, so.
He is prettier than me. I understand the draw. It makes sense now. You sent him the pictures.
I did.
The one on the Kubota, likely.
Dr. Wood.
You're going to get all of
Yes.
the Dr. Wood.
No, I misspoke. He replied to me a couple weeks ago as well. So I think he's coming. So that's certainly going to be interesting.
Yeah. You think Dr. Wood's coming?
I think he's gonna come all tailgate.
We were going to let that one go, but we're not.
All right. So with this one, we saw this week that Jaden Rashada is going to be their starting quarterback. Not entirely unexpected, just with all of the hype around him. It's been interesting to see the national media comment on that, like how far he's fallen in their perception.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting to see because honestly, it sounds like that other quarterback's been better all of camp.
Well, and he's more familiar with the system. He was originally recruited by Marion to Tulsa.
Oh.
So he has experience in the go-go, whereas it's all new to Rashada. So I wonder how much of that plays a factor in as well, because it's a very, like I said on Scared Money, for everyone listening to that, I mean, it's a really cool offense. It's going to be difficult to stop. We'll be transparent in that. But on the flip side, they've got a lot of new players, and it is not an easy offense to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're running an option, just the mesh points and everything while you're making your read on whatever, your outside linebacker, defensive end, whatever, and they're making those reads, there's a lot to that. I played some option in high school. If your running back's not used to having the right grip on the ball so that the quarterback can pull it late, your quarterback's not used to having the strong enough grip on the ball, it causes issues. So that makes a lot of sense, that Rashada would take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull out late.
Yeah, no, that's expensive. In
Cheap
fumbles, cost points.
Ask me how I know.
So I saw this morning that the crowd now is sold out. It's sold out. So Green Dot Watch
Awesome.
said sold out.
Yep.
Let's go.
How much with the crowd noise, how much of a chance are we going to have to impact the game with pre-snap motion and things like that with them changing formation so often and wanting to go fast? Does that matter?
I think it matters a ton. We got to be loud on every down. I put that out on Twitter. I've been trying to push it all day, every day.
Yeah, no, I hope the student section's full. I mean, it's a holiday weekend, but
It's sold out. Student section sold out.
It is. That's good. Because I remember the Montana State game when they were here. The student section was huge. I think we got the false start a few times, especially down in the student section end zone. So, yeah, we definitely need to get loud today. Whenever we're on defense, if we're on offense, maybe keep it a little quiet. We got some fans and you still need to learn that. But, make some noise.
I want to circle back to Matt's comment. The student section sold out. When we all went through school here, there was no allotment for student tickets.
No.
It was scan your ID and get into the game. How cool is it? We're at a point now where it's like an A4 school where you have to pre-register if you want to go to the game. That's just so awesome to me.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. Because last year those crowds were huge too, but they never knew for sure what they were going to get. And some weeks it was filled to the gills, but other weeks not. So this is really cool to know that it's going to be packed already going into it.
It's super awesome.
These kids
Sorry, I
have
got
it
bit
good.
by a bat.
These kids have it good too, because usually back in the day when you showed up late to the game, you had like 50 stairs. To
Yeah,
the
you had
top.
to sit way at the top of Coughlin.
Right. Coughlin was straight up, this one's a
I
little
mean,
more.
when you pregame a little bit, those stairs were.
It is a doozy getting up to the top there.
0 hand railings. Yep.
I got a feeling it's not super easy now either. If you're late and you got to get up to the back corners of that's got to be an adventure.
That's true.
Boy, those stands down there move a ton, and the noise they make is ridiculous. So we need everybody in the stands to be stomping their feet and make noise, because we were at the. I almost said Luke Bryan.
A couple years ago.
A little bit.
Say
We were
10 years ago.
we were at the Blake Sheldon concert, and when the kids started stomping their feet, the whole thing just moved. And we left a little early before the encore, and we were outside. We could hear them all the way over in the parking lot on the far side of the Performing Arts Center. We could hear the miniatures. They make a ton of noise. So don't forget that you can make noise with your voice, your hands, and your feet.
Or your hard hat.
That's something we've learned with the hard hats. If you really get into it and you don't have a hard hat, you can still pound your feet and create the same amount of noise. And on that, the noise and affecting, how their offense runs. I remember reading one of the articles about it. Marion was saying that the quarterbacks learn all the West Coast, terminology, and then they boil it down to one word. So I'm curious if the quarterback is where that boils down, then he has to communicate that. You can really cause problems as a crowd if he's trying to communicate that out to an offense if they don't have quick hand signals, and really create some chaos, especially if some negative plays start to happen. I think our defense is more than capable of causing a negative play a couple times on these drives, and you can really get them frazzled, especially as a home crowd when they're not. You got 73 brand new guys on this team, so you can really cause some issues with communication and mental focus and everything if we're loud and get them out of their rhythm right away.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's sold out, but Seth just let me know that if you come down to the pub here at Wooden Legs Brewing, they got one free ticket to the first person that claims it. Just mention the podcast. You can also hit me up. We got a couple tickets that we can give out too if we need. If anybody needs them, we got a couple in our section. So a couple that went unclaimed.
Awesome. All right, enough about Sac State. Who's ready for the Chase Mason era? Anyone ready for Chase Mason? All right, there we go. He has a heck of a supporting cast around him. 605 Hogs looks solid again. Julius Luffridge is going to be excellent.
You mean it's
excited
not
about him.
Lowrider?
Julius Lowrider juice. All right, and the receivers look great. So I'm excited about the Jacks, what they bring on offense.
Yeah, the 605 Hogs. I was listening to.
Are the Hagans still here, by the way?
Are the
They're there. Yeah,
They're over in the corner there yet.
We'd love to have them here. Heck yeah. The 605 Hogs have to be one of the best lines in the FCS. I know that Zach McKinnell and your buddy Tim were talking about that.
Your lover. Is Beth jealous?
Only a little.
Do you think they send each other math problems?
No, timeout though. Let's be honest.
You haven't accidentally said.
Let's be honest.
Timothy before,
Tim
have you?
actually has a secret hatred for us, I think, because everybody else likes it.
Oh, he does.
He
Yes.
definitely has something against you.
I think that didn't start till this
And he's a
year.
WSC fan.
Yeah, I think it comes from him being a Wazoo guy. But yeah,
I
there's
did-
a little bit of him that I don't think he'll say it, but so spoiler, I saw those guys in Frisco last year, and Timothy was dressed all in Washington State.
Oh yeah, he did that on
troll.
purpose.
Which
Troll.
is
He did that on
funny.
purpose.
I respect it. That's funny.
That's
that made
funny.
me laugh. I get it. But yeah, he's got a little bit of there's a little part of him, I think, that is annoyed with us.
Fair enough.
I did have a calendar order come through of like 10 calendars for Alex's
You serious?
sexy calendar.
Yeah, it must have
Was
The
been.
it from
name,
Rev?
I don't know who it was. Schmishmario, so I'm not sure who it was, but
Was it a Montana address?
Mario.
could be your biggest fan. I don't know.
Did it come on an Excel spreadsheet?
Yeah.
All right, so we didn't put out a what to watch article on this game. What are we keeping an eye on?
The game
Yeah. So to kind of
score is important.
get back to where we were here and to once again bring up Blue Bloods. So they talked about how Chase is getting some NFL draft type already. And I think it was actually McKinnell and Herder brought it up. And I talked to you guys in the group chat about it. That probably means, because there's not a lot of game film, that Chase is just ripping it in practice. You know, they went to practice to go watch Luffridge and Christensen and Hagen, and Chase just totally popped off the page. And it's cliche because the quarterback's obviously the most important position in sports. But if Chase can just be okay, short and intermediate passing game, his deep ball and legs is totally going to take over the game. He just has to keep them honest to where they can't play off coverage all night. If he makes them play, press man coverage, it's going to be a long night for them.
How much do we think we're going to see Chase's legs in this first game?
I think a fair bit. This is an important game. I think it's one they have to win. And I think they're really working with him to be smart, go down, get out of bounds. The Youngstown hurdle was sweet. Please don't do that again.
Right. That was awesome. Never again.
Speaking of Youngstown. Ugh.
Yeah, we can get into the Valley later maybe, but that was rough.
Yeah, Ben, what do you keep an eye on?
I'm going to let the crowd tell us what they're keeping an eye on. We got a bunch of cool stuff to give away up here. We got Kubota hats. We got Blue Tide Car Wash certificates. So
thanks, Rick.
Yeah,
anybody?
Rick.
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
And John, wherever.
Blue
And
Tide,
John,
and
do we got
thank you, John,
the
for
wireless
Kubota.
mic handy?
If we do, raise your hand if you've got something on a what to watch. What are you watching for today? Outside of Chase Mason.
Seth, I think
running
you have
crazy.
the mic in the other room.
If you've got a good one,
Seth.
Yeah, there you
we've got
go.
one here.
Josh.
Who else is going to run the ball?
Running back, I think I saw Sam.
I got it here. I was getting beers. Chill out, guys. Some of us have to work today still.
You might make a very good beer wench, but not a very pretty one.
I'm waiting for my tip, boys.
Well, I got one for you. I've known you for a long time, bud.
Obviously, we've got Julius Loffridge, but who are we thinking of in the backfield other than Julius?
So it keeps getting brought up. It's going to be no surprise here. James Basinger from Colorado is going to be something to watch. It's the practice I made it to. He has I'm not going to. I hate doing this. He has Pierre Strong type of cuts in his bag, so he moves really effortlessly. He's going to be fun to watch for sure.
I like it.
And then I think I talked about this. The other freshman from North Carolina, Corey Blair, he looks different. You'll notice him too. He's tall. He's skinnier than the other ones. The other ones are a little more compact, and he's really just learning how to play running back.
Mr. Blair to you.
Mr. Blair. Yeah.
Well, I think the good thing is too, if you were to go through the positions on a team that a young guy can make an impact right away.
Yep.
I think you go with running back. Running back's probably the number one that you can have young guys come in and make an impact right away, just because the learning curve's not nearly as steep as offensive line or linebacker or quarterback, any of that stuff. They can jump in and just off of their talent make a difference. So I think that's a huge plus.
Yeah. What else we got for what to watch? Any in the crowd? Any questions? Any Jim?
Yes. When it all starts on both sides of the ball with the 605 hogs and the JK.
Hold on just a second. Repeat that in the mic for everybody.
Just looking where it all starts and ends up front with the 605 hogs and the chain gang and the rotation and how all that will gel together. We've made our money over the years with our line on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we believe that the games are won in the trenches here in the Dakotas. We've seen that. We followed the lead of the other team to the north somewhat on that. And I think the rotation of the D line and the fact that we're going to be able to continue to do that is going to be the key to success, not only in just this game, but for the season especially.
And Brian Williams has in the chat here too, interior O-line, to really kind of piggyback off Jim's point there too.
Yep. I think O-line wise, they're sitting really good, top 6 or 7. Maybe there's some question marks after you get past that, but your top 6 or 7, especially when you got, Adams able to, he's an all conference performer who came in and, as it's listed, even though they're an or, technically got beat out by a sophomore. That's a huge. I mean, man, the future.
You mean Nate Adams?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said Adams.
I heard you say Adams Abel.
No, that'd be weird to say.
I am excited to see
that'd be weird.
Big Bo, by the way. I mean, he's a guy that when Matt was telling us about it right away, we were like, oh, this kid looks good. So
right.
Kind of excited to see him crack the starting lineup, and I'm really excited to see what he does.
So it appears we are on full audio only mode on the web. So sorry for those folks. The GoPro has stopped, but that's
You're not missing out on much.
no more seeing my sandals.
But you can still listen to us. So you get to see our faces. Probably best that we're not moving. Anyway, sorry to interject there.
But yeah, no. Overall,
You guys are still moving in real life, though. So if everybody wants to come down to the pub, they're still it's okay. They're still alive. They're still alive. Just so everybody knows.
If you do want to see us, you can come down to Wooden Legs.
Yeah, if you want to see us, come to Wooden Legs. There's your solution.
We got Kubota hats and Blue Tide car wash certificates we're giving out here, and Garage Time beer.
Once that dies, I can't bring it back out.
Womp womp.
So what else? What else are we thinking, folks?
Anybody else want a hat and Blue Tide car wash? Hang on, grab the mic. Got to get it on.
There you go.
Got to be on the internet forever.
How do we feel about next generation of kickers?
Ooh,
I'm excited for the new guy.
Question. That's a good question.
I don't have the new guy's name memorized.
Eli Stater.
Thank you. Had a transfer come in from Northwestern in Iowa.
The NAIA one.
Aren't you an electrical engineer? Stater should stick in your head.
It's spelled not S. It's spelled different, but anyway. Hey, we're back on. We got video.
That's what I said.
Here's the video.
Bigger
Great
scale.
job, Seth. Hey. Yeah, I mean, we got the tie-in with the Vinatieri's coming and playing for us. So potentially in the future, that's an option too. I know Stater's just going to be a 1-year thing.
Yeah, Erickson, right?
Erickson, yeah,
Yep.
and he had been out of it for a while, so I'm guessing he was a bit rusty.
Right.
That's such a cool
blame him
story.
for that. I mean, look at our tailgate's going to be rusty today. Our podcasts were rusty early on, so I mean, when you come back, it takes a little bit to get going.
Yeah, I love that story about the kicker from Jefferson, Adam Vinatieri's nephew. Not sure if you've read this or seen this, but it was just a student here at SDSU. And obviously all of our kickers left or graduated. So the coaching staff kind of asked the players that remained, like, hey, do you guys know of anyone on campus that was a kicker or anything like that? And Erickson's name got brought up. He came out for spring ball just to help, just with spring ball. I don't think there was any long-term plan for him to actually stick it out. But he just performed so well in spring ball that they decided, hey, you can stay and battle for this kicking spot. That's pretty dang cool. So hopefully, we'll see him in the future, if not this year. Obviously, bringing in the kicker from Northwestern kind of changes things a little bit, but still kind of a cool story.
I think it's huge to have Stater come in, as like's been mentioned on John Gaskin's show and everything. He's made the big kicks in the playoffs when the pressure's on.
Right.
So I think immediate future, that is huge to add him. And I think long-term future, like he had a year off, Erickson. So, give him a year to work on it, really hone his craft. He doesn't have to have that pressure on him. He can just work on getting better. He doesn't have to be worried about in-game pressure scenarios, that sort of thing. I think that helps a lot going forwards. And at minimum, even if that were to not work out, you've got time to work on that as well. But I think getting Stater, just having the proven track record he has, it's incredible that he did last as long as he did.
Yep.
Now, obviously, I don't know the first thing about recruiting a kicker and why a kicker like him with his pedigree would be around. But boy, I don't see it as a bad thing.
So what happened was he was planning to play his last year at Northwestern. Like, he just loves the school there, loves community. Excuse me. But with the way, because the NCAA rules are all jacked up anymore, obviously.
Yes, sir.
His eligibility only applied to a D2 or D1 institution for his last year. So he was forced to leave, and he didn't find that out till like a month ago, evidently. So
works in our favor.
And then obviously from a culture thing, you get a guy that's loyal on a 1-year deal. That's kind of rare, but then he'll be a good piece of the locker room too, I feel like. So,
Yeah. Well, I guess thank you NCAA for being kind of stupid about your rules.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I mean, I like it from the standpoint of you can tell the coaching staff is leaving nothing to chance. Obviously, they felt like they needed to bring somebody in. I think they think that they have a championship caliber team, and so they weren't going to leave anything to chance. They brought a guy in that we can have some confidence in.
Yep. I got to mention punter too. Still.
yeah, Max Pelham.
You know, he only got one chance last year, but he was a kicker at Mankato that wanted to decide to come up. Was a good punter at Mankato for 2 years, and last year he punted once for 42 yards, something like that. So we'll see what Max can do. He is going to be holding also this year, and not John Bell. So that's a change going forward.
Special teams, it's kind of a cliche to say that they're third of the game, but they obviously are. But just look last night, anybody that watched the Army-Tarleton State game last night, Army threw that away because of a kick they missed. They would have won that game. They ended up going to double overtime and lost on a kick, I believe. I was not still watching it, right?
I think one of the gentlemen making pancakes is an Army fan based
over there.
upon his reaction.
Sorry about that.
One of the co-owners here, is retired Army, Steven.
Nope.
So is Grant. I'm sorry, I forgot that. So 2/3 of the ownership. I'm a Navy guy, so sorry.
All right. What else we watching? What else? Paul. Yep, of course. Paul. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Them brown hats are kind of fire.
I just wanted to point out again, I don't think we can ask for anything more than to see man-to-man coverage for Chase Mason.
Oh, absolutely.
I think this might be the only team we face all year that is ballsy enough to throw out man-to-man against a guy of that caliber. I mean, I actually anticipate they're probably going to have to drop into zone hopefully early second quarter because, God, this is setting the table for us right now. And I don't know. I just can't say enough about man-to-man against Chase.
That's a good point, Paul. Yeah. D-backs are going to have their backs turned. Linebackers are going to have their backs turned. A lot of running lane there. Hopefully he gets down when he needs to.
It's a good point. I'm wondering if they're going to do they're going to try what Nichols did to Incarnate Word and just send a ton of different pressures and see if Chase is able to pick it up and hit the hots, and leave their guys on islands. And I feel good about that. Chase does have. I still believe Chase has that Brett Favre in him where he's gonna fire that ball at some windows that. I got bit by a bat. I don't need to fly too. It's a tough start to the day already. Like, I don't need that.
If it's a horse fly, you're out of luck. You're getting bit twice.
I'll be a horse bat. No, but I do think
those are called Pegasus, right?
Yeah. There you go. Wow, did I become a Greek god?
Does anyone understand how we never get anything done with this crew?
Right.
Yeah, we're I guess we're maybe halfway through.
We're good.
We're doing all right.
Yeah.
So we should, Next up, we have Eric from the Hair Raisers for 2 truths and a lie. Just kidding. Yeah, there we go.
You didn't get the message. I thought that message went through, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, showed red. Gosh. All right.
Phil responded, "You do it."
Yeah.
Phil said yes.
All right. Next up, got to thank our sponsor, Culver's. We talk about Culver's at Brookings and Watertown all the time. It's one of my favorite spots to stop after the game to get a burger for the road. My kids love it. Thank you, Culver's, Brookings, and Watertown, for your support over the last few years. Really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we got a question in the audience.
Oh, question. Oh,
yeah. Derek will bring the mic to you.
Throw it at him. Mics are cheap.
The GoPro is.
I think it was another interesting thing when the depth chart too deep was posted, and Sam Herder mentioned easily over half have actually been with the program before. I think that speaks volumes. That's more than I thought there would be.
Yeah, totally agree on that, Josh. That was surprising to see that number actually quantified. It was cool to see.
Because we have a lot of starters that are returning, right?
Yes.
10, 11
11 guys with starting experience, 7 full-time starters, I believe.
Yeah, and I think that's part of what I'm excited to see is, we had a bunch of guys leave with, what's his name? Went to Washington State.
Tim?
Yeah, there you go.
Timmy. Rosario? No.
No, but, you always hear about all these guys in the wings that are just waiting for their opportunity. Well, they got that opportunity now, so I'm excited to see what they can do.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that goes because speaking of Tim, he did make a good point, that is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? You brought in these transfers and you have your incumbent guys starting. I think it's a great thing, with the continuity and everything else, and seeing those guys perform. But if from the outside looking in, I could see how someone would look at that and go, well, you brought these guys in and your guys are all your guys you kept are starting. So I get where he's coming from with that. I don't believe that. I think that, the guys have, they've had another year to condition. A lot of them have playing experience and all that stuff. I think they're going to do a great job, but it is something to watch.
Yeah, and I think I pointed this out early when we were doing roster breakdown stuff that they did a good job on this transfer thing of not just bringing in one-year mercenaries.
Right. Yes,
They brought in sophomores, redshirt players, juniors, and seniors, and grad students. Like it wasn't just they brought in a bunch of guys who are going to be here for one and done. So that's the difference.
Well, I mean, look at the Hagens here. Huge impact coming with more than 1 year. Shout out to Sam for hanging out with the Hagens. Thanks for coming out for the show. But he's had a massive impact and have him for more than 1 year. So that's awesome.
And not only that, they brought in guys that fit the culture, guys they already knew, guys that they had relationships with. 10,000-foot view. Have we stood back and actually looked at where we are now compared to how we felt in January?
I'm only 6
that
feet
emergency
tall.
pod,
the emergency podcast that went crazy. It's a totally different feeling. We all had our hearts in the pit of our stomachs at that point, but now we're stoked. Preseason 3, that doesn't mean anything. Rev harps on how the polls don't mean anything, but still, that shows the confidence in our coaching staff, in the people that we brought back, and the people that we are bringing in. And I'm excited. That's cool. I feel like part of the reason we've sold so many tickets is people are excited for this new team because they don't know what they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
We got to give away some of the rest of this stuff. In addition to the Hagens being here, outside of Sam Hagen, who is your favorite 605 hog?
You can't say Quentin
Somebody
Christensen.
that hasn't won one of these yet.
Hey, give him a second hat.
Anybody? Starts with Q.
Q.
I think I heard it over there. Quentin Christensen. If you didn't hear on the podcast, and if you didn't see the tweets, PA announcer Ryan Howlett is going to do a shout out to Quentin Christensen, probably sometime in the first quarter, I would guess. We've all said that. I think Chad started it, but that it would be cool after he gives him that shout out that everybody stands up, gives him a round of applause, and yells Q. Show him how to do it, Chad.
Q.
There you go.
Hey, while you guys figure out what you're doing with your head, I didn't do that. Wasn't me. Seth's got something that he wanted to say about the coaching staff here.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm going to crawl under everybody.
We're gonna get this
go
on
ahead and call
camera.
everybody. I don't need to come on the camera here, but I was going to tell you that we did downtown at sundown all the summer, and the last there's a loose cable.
Nobody mind what the man underneath the table's doing here.
That's going to get all the views.
Well, his feet were out there the whole time.
So we did downtown at sundown, and Coach came to talk at the last one, and I had a chance to kind of talk with him backstage. And I know head coaches are full of hyperbole, and head coaches are made to get you ready to go. But I was standing there, and the excitement that came off of Coach Jackson, the excitement that just seethed and dripped off of him, I wanted to suit up. He's telling us, he said the boys are ready. He said this is the closest bunch of boys that he's ever seen. And the thing that really struck me that I hadn't thought about is he said everybody here has something to prove. Everybody here has something to prove. They came here for a reason. They stayed here for a reason. They've got a season that they are biting at the bit to prove everybody that they all made the right decision. He said it was cool. So Coach C sat over here, and it was a good moment. I got fired up.
Love it.
Yeah, Dan Jackson, very authentic, and will make you want to run through a wall. I mean, we have some of the best staff.
Yes.
Well, I do want to say something. I think and people take this negatively, but I think it's super positive. This will be the worst game of the year for this team. If we win by 40 points, it will be the worst game for this of the season because it's the first game and everybody's working out the kinks and they will only get better from here, which is awesome. I think that's a great thing. Like we asked Tim Polasek at Media Days, when would you rather face a team like SDSU that has a new coach, you've got new quarterback coming in, everything else? Would you rather face them early when you don't have film on what the new coaching staff is going to run? Would you rather face them late when everybody's gelled together, everybody's clicking, everything else? And he did not hesitate. He wanted to face them early because they haven't started to click yet. He was not too worried about the film. Film is important. Knowing what schemes are is important. But facing a team that's fully gelled and clicking is going to be what really matters. And I cannot wait to watch this season progress and watch this team come together and really get better week after week after week. Because I think you get into late October, November, this is going to be one of the scariest teams in the country. And it's not going to be close.
All right,
Mike Burzloff, who may or may not live in Brookings.
Yeah, why isn't he? Yeah, what's going on, Mike?
Has asked. He's going to be watching the secondary. To him, that's the biggest question mark and unknown. So,
and if he was here, he could have had a hat.
Give him a virtual hat.
Yeah,
you can have a virtual hat.
We'll take a picture.
What's your guys' take on the secondary? I think we got a lot of studs back there.
I'm really excited to see Jaden Oliver. Matt, you want to talk about him a little bit? What you saw at practice?
Yep, just mentioned him a little bit during the last show. He looks like an alien out there. He looks like one of those players that you see maybe when you go to the FBS schools, and that's probably why he started his career at FBS. He's long. He's super long, guys. He's 6'4", long arms, long legs, and he moves ridiculously well for a player that big. And that's just unique. Sometimes with that body type, you struggle to change directions. He did not struggle to change directions at all. So he's going to be one to watch that you're just going to be able to notice. Kobe Bretz, we've talked about him. Dante Johnson. I know Seth and Garrett Meyer. Where are they? They got super excited about him. Just getting his shot this year. So that's exciting. And then Noah Thompson from Brandon Valley. Miles Taylor. Super speed, super athletic. So just guys that we've been waiting to have their chance to be the guy on defense now get that opportunity.
Aiden Dodderman, a guy that's played a lot, and for whatever reason, there's always been guys ahead of him. But every time, in my opinion, he's gotten a chance to throw in there, he's been up to the challenge.
He's been a special teams demon too.
Yeah.
So, yep.
I think one of the great things when you're breaking in, a new secondary is we've got the chain gang is going to be awesome.
Yep.
I think everybody agrees from us to nationally, the chain gang is going to be nasty. And if you want to give a secondary a chance to break in, get used to things, and really get rolling, give them a great defensive line that has a pass rush. And, man, I think they're going to tee off this year. So excited to see that happen. Hold up against, particularly this game, hold up against the run so that you're not having to sucker too hard on a play action.
Yep.
And you're in a great spot with this defensive line. So I'm really excited about that to help the secondary as they go along.
There we go. Let's get into some superlatives here. So Chad, we'll start with you and we'll work our way down. Who do we think is going to be the breakout on offense this season?
Well, is our running back going to be a breakout if he's already expected to be such?
Yeah, he's new.
So
yeah.
I'd go with Julius Loveridge.
Loveridge.
I don't know why I keep saying that.
Alex?
I mean, Low makes sense, just not the writer. But Luffridge, I think we'll go with Julius Luffridge. He's been, everybody, all the staff, all the players, every time they interview him, that's what the guy they're talking about outside of Chase. I mean, we know Chase is going to be a stud too. And Brendan's trying to get away from a fly, I think.
All right. Alex, what are we thinking?
I think he had to take a bio break, as they say in corporate
turn
America.
Our camera off and leave for a second.
Right.
We've been drinking beer all morning.
I really wanted to say Logan Ogrovsky.
Lofton.
Yeah, sorry.
What's up, Joe?
Beauty of a live show.
Joe DeLeon Jr. over here. Yes, Lofton Ogrovsky. really impressed with him last year when, to the point they burned his red shirt. The previous staff obviously was as well. And something I texted you guys about that I was really excited about watching some drills and stuff and clips is why I think something that was missing in the offense last year was a lot of the RPO game. Those quick slants you'd see to a Jaden or Jackson Yankee off an RPO for 7-8 free yards. And I think Ogroski can be that type of player where Chase can rely on him for those quick slants in that RPO game.
Mm-hmm. Ben?
I think it's going to be the return of the great Jackrabbit tight ends, Grayton Gannon.
Hey!
He's going to have a big year. I think he's going to be a nice relief valve for Chase, especially down the middle when those linebackers are spying to see if Chase is going to take off. Gannon's going to be wide open, so look for a big year from him.
Hey, that was my choice too.
That's too bad. You should have let me go first.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So Ben, you get to go first then on defense. How about defense?
You didn't give us what's yours.
I just said.
You have to have a different one.
Great. Okay.
You can't decree
it's going to be a long shot.
Also, Brendan hasn't gone.
It's going to be a long shot. I'm going to go with De La Hoyde.
Oh,
yep.
Ooh,
Yep. I just think Dan keeps bringing him up, and it keeps saying like he's still learning how to be a tight end, the intricacies of that, but he keeps bringing him up for a reason. There's so much raw athleticism there. His track stuff is insane. His head tape is insane from high school. I'm just excited to see him.
He's one of those dudes when you go to like a spring game and he just kind of pops, right?
Yes.
Like you look at him and he's like, that dude has got some athleticism to him.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see him learn the tight end position and get out there at some point. Brendan, what do you got for offensive breakout?
I'm going to stick with my pick from the B team. I'm going to go Graham Goring. I think
I like it.
He's gonna come out and have a year. I got faith in him.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I'm excited to see him. If there's any guy that I'm confident about getting behind the defenders and getting deep, it's him.
Yeah.
And Chase can throw the ball like crazy, and so I'm excited to see some deep balls to him. You mentioned defense. Is that where we're going to go next?
Yeah, let's go defense next. Yep.
Oh, great Podfather. The defense, I will take. I mean, it's probably a cop-out, but Reese Kirschman, I'm excited to see his year, especially we were talking about he's got the single-digit jersey now, and he just looks super fast, super developed, and I think he's ready for a breakout year.
Yeah, I'm going with Rip across the other direction.
God, on the other side.
Rip. Yep.
I'm going to take Ullman. That's what I think I said on the pod too. So sticking with Ullman. I know that Jim's a big Chase Van Tol guy.
Chase Van Tol, there we go.
CVT like the transmission in your Honda, I guess.
I'm taking Van Tol before
constant velocity.
Poor Alex.
Jesus
Christ. Everybody's taking my picks.
Hey, Troy.
Gosh.
No, I'm kidding. I'll actually take Kobe Claiborne.
Oh, there we
I
go.
like it. A lot of chain gang.
He's an All-American.
Yeah, that's not a breakout.
Break out these nuts. I had to pee.
It's like picking a position group.
Into a vampire. I got bit by a bat today.
Sorry,
I don't care. I'm taking Claiborne. You can suck my ass.
Okay, wow.
I stopped.
Children on this
Where's the
side,
dump
but there's a
button?
child over there who has a speaker
I just
pointed.
apologize to that guy, and then you doubled down.
Burrow. Suck my burrow.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
What's the next superlative?
Who's going to be the leading receiver? Leading receiver this year. Chad, Alex, you start this
Rapid
time.
fire.
Go wild card here. I know I was just talking up Lofton Ogroski, but I'm going to go Alex Bullock.
Okay, that's not rapid
I got
fire.
Graham Goring.
Ooh.
Lead receiver?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take Ogroski.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I got Ogroski.
Sure.
Ogroski as well.
Yeah. This one's a little like.
Now it's fine.
Yeah.
Now it's fine for Ben. Ben
There's
has the audacity.
There's only one leading receiver.
I got my butt
There
chewed
could
for
be
picking a
multiple
position
breakout
group the other
players.
day.
All right. Second leading rusher. Who's going to be our second leading rusher?
for shit.
Basinger.
Our quarterback.
There we go.
All right, good call.
Good call.
This is the sound of Brendan thinking.
Rapid fire, I said.
What was the point spread again?
Yeah, no. I'm convinced you
Wrong
don't pay
show.
attention at all.
Hey,
At
least
He's
he
like
reads
texting. I'm like reading off the point spread. What? Are we doing a show?
It's 50-50 if I'm not paying attention or if I'm trying to buy time.
Yeah.
I'll go with, the tough part is I think Chase is very capable of being the second leading rusher, but are they going to give him the ball that often? And
I would rather
think
he wasn't.
They will keep him protected unless necessary. I got a feeling we have a Taryn Christian sort of situation for the marker game. So,
he'll be
it's a deep cut if you're a Jacks fan, has been around.
He'll be the leading rusher in some games.
Yes,
but
so
I hope he's not our
Basinger.
second leading rusher overall.
I'm going to take Basinger.
You want him at third leading rusher then?
Exactly.
Okay. Who's gonna be our battering ram?
Begeman.
Begeman. And you guys are all going to have to apologize.
Okay.
I love Brandon Begeman coming out. You guys are like, he's a small school guy. I don't know if he's going to do it.
You wanted to move him to linebacker.
No.
Yes, you did.
This guy's going to be running back.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
It's on Spotify and YouTube if you want to believe us.
No, love Brandon Begeman, small school guy. Selby, pride of Selby, South Dakota. And,
Second pride of Selby.
Yeah, that's true. Second pride. And I'm excited to see what he can do.
Did you get to make your pick, Alex?
No, but I'll say Chase by yardage, Begeman by carries.
I'll say
touchdowns.
It's a good combo pick.
Begeman.
Yeah, I'll say Quinn Renfro just to be a little different there. I think he's going to get a shot at some point and do well with it.
Also,
he's going to run with it.
I think Chad tried to say something, but shout out Troy Hadrick now in the house. Get yourself some Hadrick beef.
Say hi, Troy.
Nice.
My man, he's got a brisket for me.
We did have one comment that I thought was quite interesting. This Brooke Walker Mary pointed out that on an early game, looking for emotional control, and that's something we did real well with Chris Croc is controlling the response. And it'll be interesting to see how this team does now that we've changed that a little bit. I don't know if you guys got anything to add to that.
Well, I do think that Sac State is a team that will be loud.
And emotional.
They're going to be talking a lot of smack. I think they're going to be coming out. I think they'll be one of those teams pushing the boundaries in warm-ups, dancing on the other half of the 50, bumping guys, doing all sorts of that tomfoolery. I think they're really going to be about that life. You're my boy, Blue. And
God, this is going to be like a natty type day, isn't it?
That was all you.
This is going to be an Iowa game.
You can tell how many fingers I'm holding up right now.
Say, Ben, you're still upright. We're not to Frisco level yet.
No, liquor is what causes that.
Oh boy.
But
saving it for Nashville.
No, I got a wife who had meniscus surgery on Thursday. I got to get us home. No, I do think that Sac State's going to be loud. They're going to talk. When you have a president doing that, I know that the scheme is flashy because it's effective. You got a coach coming in wearing the cowboy
go-go
hat,
chain,
all that, the go-go chain.
That's a thing.
Their shirts.
Oh yeah, he has
their
one.
shirt said "Go Sacramento" on their team polos. I don't know if you
Are they wearing the boots?
So I don't know. So, they're going to be loud. They're going to be in their face. They're going to try to get the Jacks out of their game. And like you said, when the response is going to be huge, is let them go over the line and hurt themselves. And I think I do think there will be a couple penalties that'll be from emotion from Sacramento State that they'll be able to capitalize on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about on the B Team podcast, but I think getting
finish it.
What are you spilling over there?
Yeah,
Big
his
time.
first beer apparently.
It's a side effect of turning into a vampire.
He's just going to run with that all day.
I think that's why it's so big to get up early and get them second guessing themselves, especially with all the transfers they got. And it's they got a lot of new pieces. They're trying to gel a team together, and if you take away their confidence early, I think we'll be in a good spot.
Yeah. Hey, we had a question come in from the show. Randy Jacobs asked, what other freshmen might see playing time this year besides James Basinger? I think at wide receiver, you're looking at Joe Kaliga, one of the freshmen out of Omaha. Just broke all sorts of records down there in Nebraska as a Nebraska prep. And we got him in the late signing period. He wasn't signed yet, so that's pretty incredible. And then Danny Bradley at defensive end. I think he's built different too from a freshman. We also got him in the late signing period. Just an under-recruited kid that moved before his senior year, got kind of lost in the wash. So number 90 and number 23 for Kaliga. So
Don't look to me for that answer. I'm not deep dive.
Let's go to the next
guy.
That's a
superlative.
Podfather answer for sure.
That's a deep cut.
Ben, we'll start with you.
That's where you go to the Podfather. That's why.
Do we have to start going rapid fire here? What time are we supposed to?
Yeah,
we
I
can-
mean, we're at 11, but it doesn't matter.
We can stay forever.
The game's not till 6. Relax.
Jesus, where I know him.
You guys got cots? or-
Seth, you're not chasing us out of here, are you?
It is garage time already.
Oh boy.
Garage time all day.
beer
Talking about.
You guys haven't even made a dent in that keg yet. Stay all the time you
All right,
want.
that sounds like a challenge.
We got to talk, Chad. What was the challenge?
The challenge is to drink this thing dry.
No. But how many days did you say until we run out? What's the record for drinking out a
the
keg?
second
or
home game?
Drinking out
So the record for one batch of beer
yes.
that we sold in house. What do you want to say, Derek? 28 days. Little Peach Sue's.
Oh,
27 days. There you go. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna say if you can beat 27 days, or
JI
100 gallons, 27.
fans assemble.
All right.
I think we can get this done.
Get your shit together.
It's a challenge. We need all
That
them
is
guys that
we
are
got-
getting the donation money to come down and grab a crowler.
Yep.
Bring it to tailgate.
Right.
There we go.
Line up. They're putting them together as fast as they can. I know they got a bunch that they did early. This has been a fantastic event. Sorry, I hit the mic. It's awesome, but
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Wooden Legs.
Thank you, Wooden Legs.
Are we wrapping or
No.
no,
Chad's
no.
just giving
Oh,
them
just- yeah,
a
just
thank
give
you.
them-
Okay. Sounds good.
Or
Sounds
just,
good.
But
or
what
just
were you gonna ask me?
wandering.
Yeah, Ben.
What?
Leading tackler this season. You're next.
Colin McShane. What? You can say the same one. It's
Okay.
leading.
Vantel.
Who?
Van
Oh,
Tol.
Vental. I said Vental.
Ventel. You know, if you say it fast enough.
The Wisconsin's coming out of Brendan.
No.
Alex?
No. All right.
Oh,
No.
let's get some
No.
Uper.
We're gonna clear
Let's
this
get
shit
some
up.
Uper talk.
This
Let
is
me tell you
bullshit.
something.
First up, Wisconsin. No, I'm not from Charlie Barron's, Wisconsin.
are
Okay.
you not? It's not one state.
Those are those Sally ass Southerners that talk like that. Up where we're from, we talk like a Youper, and it's not Minnesota either. Before
Are you
I get
saying
that
those-
crap,
You saying Charlie
So
Barron's is
nasally.
dang near an FIB?
they're like this.
No, they're not.
They see a boot and all that. They're like Canada, eh? But then you get to the UP and they're a little lower and slower because we're kind of dumber up there, So you got to kind of draw it out, and that's how that goes up there. Don't
Family
you know?
trees going circles.
It's a
Or
bush.
straight anyway.
Anyhow,
Let's leave that, Alex.
leading
Leading tackler.
Joe Ullman. Someone else stole my pick for breakout defensive player, so I was going to say he's in that Roseboom, Backus, Bach lineage. Leading tackler Joe Ullman.
Wow, that's some big shoes to fill.
No, I was just pointing at myself, Seth.
Chad, what about you? Leading tackler.
I mean, I'm going to go with Chase Van Tol as well. I think he'll have a lot on his side. So
All right, I'm going McShane, I think, too. So,
yeah,
Boo.
all right. Where,
it'd be
Alex-
nice if it was a down lineman.
yeah, right. Alex,
That'd be
you've
wild.
created this. You've already answered this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the rest of us have. Where will the Jacks finish in the MVFC this year?
Number one.
I'm taking number 1, too. I like this team a lot.
Tied or outright?
Outright. Outright, number 1. Outright championship.
Brendan's gonna play the heel. He's gonna
Yeah.
say, oh, geez, I don't know about this team.
It's not a heel thing.
We don't have a. I don't know if our team's very good this year.
No, it's not. That's not it. It's we've got to play on the road at the Vermin's house, and historically we haven't done terrific in Vermilion. It is a tough place to play in front of their 35 fans.
Oh, yeah.
Their fan is very excited for that game, and they're gonna burn my flags again. And,
That did happen.
What do you do? And then they'll post it to Instagram, and then I'll hire a hitman. No, but I think we end up sharing it with NDSU. I think we will.
Ooh.
I think that I have us winning the marker game, but that USD game in Vermilion's tough, and we dropped that one. But I don't think the Yotes have enough to be a part of a 3-way tie, and I think NDSU, because they've got that golden horseshoe so far up their ass they can taste it. That
Child.
Sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But they, so I genuinely am sorry. But okay, that's a bad person.
I thought you were calling Brendan Child.
You don't. He's a bad man,
which is true.
But yeah, I think USD will drop a couple in conference. NDSU will lose to us, and then we drop the game of Vermilion. So
All right.
I'll co-sign Brendan.
Say what?
So I'll co-sign what Brendan said.
All right. Chad?
Do we want to talk a little bit about a taco bet that came in from the taco?
So we're just gonna sneak by that I'm the only heel, and he just jumps on. Yeah, I'm with Brendan, and then we're just gonna we're just gonna glaze over. That's fine. No, it's fine if Alex does it. That's
I mean,
cool.
it's different when it's like every once in a while, but you're like you're consistent.
He's the numbers man.
I don't know if you've ever picked the Jacks to cover the spread.
So Brian has a taco bet against JI here. He says if NDSU wins the marker, he's going to donate. He's upped it to 150 to Alex's lemonade stand for the SDSU player. We won't know who that is. And if NDSU wins, then Taco King gets a case of Garage Time beer, which we can't really do a case, but we'll figure something out with that. Who's in on that? I think we can.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
I'm down with that.
Taco bet's in. So 150, you're in.
Case of Crowlers, that's some money.
There we go, Taco King.
Who is that? Is it Byron? Is that Byron?
Yeah, Byron. He's Canadian
Thompson?
now too. So
I don't know.
He is Canadian now.
Byron Thompson.
Yep.
Byron Thompson.
All right.
Thompson.
Next thing. What is our random prediction for the year? What is something that we haven't covered yet that you want to predict?
Kobe Claiborne pick 6 at some point this year.
I love that. That's spirit.
Julius Lawford is going to throw a touchdown at some point in the year.
Okay.
Ben will actually be on time on one podcast.
Oh,
that's not going to happen.
Technically speaking, he was already.
That's true. I was the first one here.
Lost. True. Or you won? Did you win? Does that mean you won?
Safety.
That's cheating. Mine is going to be we score on a hook and ladder at some point.
Okay. I think
interesting.
I think we're going to have 3 combined punt and kick returns this year. Yeah, 3.
House calls.
Big one.
Special teams.
By who? By who?
I can't say. It's a different kick and punt.
You've seen the depth chart.
I say IGC's both, isn't he?
Jesus.
Is he?
We've seen.
I know he's for sure kick return. I can't remember if he's punt return or 2 or not.
I thought he was on both.
I can't
as well.
remember either.
Oh,
Can I change mine?
And
Not hook and ladder. It's going to be a touchdown off of a throwback to the quarterback.
Okay.
Oh, like a flea flicker.
Eric
No.
Crouch play.
Flea flicker's not a throwback to the quarterback. Quarterback throws it to
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
wide receiver
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
the line
yeah,
of scrimmage.
yeah.
They throw it back to Chase. Chase
See,
takes it down.
he's
Anybody have a whiteboard?
All right. And
We have a whiteboard. It's sitting right here.
We do actually have a whiteboard. Do you want us to draw the hook and ladder up
We
for
don't
you?
have time for Brendan to do that.
so
All right.
with
While he's doing that, what's
our,
next?
our final question that was submitted, will Brendan die from rabies?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it'll be cirrhosis.
If Brendan starts getting scared of water, just like stay away.
Are bats scared of water?
No, that's a symptom of rabies.
Oh, okay.
They used to call it hydrophobia, like back in the 1800s.
He's not going to turn into a bat.
No, that
Yeah,
is
they can
a
basically
symptom of
turn into Batman. So like-
Vampires?
Vampires and rabies.
No, that's a legit symptom of rabies. Look up
It is.
some
Yes,
YouTube
it
videos.
is.
It's scary as
Jeepers.
SHIT.
This child can spell. She's old enough.
Sorry, my oldest is 3, so I can get away with that.
Okay. All right. Need to thank new sponsor, Innovative Engineering Solutions out of Sioux Falls.
No, you're not. Just make these guys pull.
Shh.
Doing an ad read over here.
Yeah, we're doing a read. Right. So, Innovative Engineering Solutions out of Sioux Falls for all of your drawing needs and stuff like that for when you're doing plumbing, electrical,
HVAC.
Yep. Thank
Energy
you.
efficiency.
Energy efficiency. They're new this week. They're brand spanking new.
Yeah.
And
I
we're
think
excited
the
to have
lingo
them
is
on.
MEPs. There, anyway,
Okay.
Go
Thank
on.
you, Chad. All right.
mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
So we will get
MEPs.
more
There you go.
information up for them soon on our website, but thank you, Innovative Engineering Solutions. Everybody's
was wondering what that is in the crowd.
Do you want me to? Yeah. Put it on a shirt.
Oh, a throwback to the wide receiver.
No, it's
No.
From.
Oh my God! No. So
You're not a very good artist then.
Chase steps back. This guy steps back behind him. So it's a
Yeah,
lateral.
throwback. Yeah.
Throws back, and then Chase goes. Over
It's
to here,
basically a
and then
stupider
he throws
version
it
of a
over
swing
to
pass.
Chase, not the wide
It's
receiver.
a slower,
Or-
stupider version
yeah,
of a swing
yeah.
pass.
we literally
To the
scored on
quarterback
one
from the
last
wide
year.
receiver.
Well, you said throwback to the wide receiver.
Oh,
That's my bad.
goodness.
That was my bad.
Don't hit me.
This is a
whiteboard.
This is a. We're gonna.
Coach's corner with Coach Brendan.
Yeah, this is a new
New
segment.
segment.
New segment on the B team.
Brendan with the whiteboard.
As if that podcast isn't long enough already.
Oh, my
Good
God.
lord.
I don't think they're going to allow us to come back with this kind of shenanigans.
All right.
Seth's about to pull the plug.
All right.
Suck it, Ben. You got to say it in your best Trebek or your.
Yeah.
You wagered V, which, despite your best efforts, is
Still a number.
still a Roman numeral.
All right.
You wagered "Suck It, Trebek."
We got a lot more sponsors to mention, don't we?
And, so we got some final thoughts. Or actually, let's do sponsors. So let's do all of our sponsors.
Just read them.
So we got Kubota. We've already mentioned Kubota, Northwestern Mutual, Hadrick Ranch.
Shout out to Hadrick Ranch.
That's
Yes.
good stuff.
If you want some
Let's
good
go.
beef, I'm not joking. That is the
No,
best
it's
beef I've
so
ever tasted.
good.
We're not saying that just because these are.
Seriously.
It is legitimately awesome.
It is terrific.
Yep.
It is
It-
really good.
If you eat Hadrick Ranch beef, I guarantee you will be a disciple. You'll
Okay.
be telling everybody
Now
about
we've
how
gone
good
too
it
far.
is.
Now, yep. Across the next up, Culver's. We already talked about Culver's. Cubby's right down the road. Cubby Sports Bar and Grill. The Game Day Burger is launching today. A beef patty from Hadrick Ranch. Super excited about that collaboration.
Gotta be
Is that
good.
my beer?
Can be.
Oh, did I
In
do
front
this
of you.
again?
One of the two. Which one's
Are you
mine?
guys swapping spit again?
Well,
Matt's
mine
got
might have
rabies too
in it
now.
So
Sorry,
how
Julia.
confident are you in that beer?
There goes your father.
All right. Next up, Blue Tide Car Wash. Come see us after the show. We have a few more passes up here for free washes, free work washes. Next up, Dreamers Do Travels. Amy Dix, thank you so much for your support here. Actually, I'm working with Amy right now to design a trip. Hopefully my kids aren't listening. A trip for next year.
Don't
Not
go to
gonna say
Disney
it.
World.
Hey, you know where?
Don't
you
do
know, You know what? I
Go
bet she
somewhere
could
else.
hook you up with a trip to Nashville.
Trip to Nashville. yeah.
That's-
So-
You should definitely.
Yeah,
We can
Dreamers do go to
I'd take the
Nashville.
There we
kids there.
go. Take the kids there. All right, innovative engineering solutions. Mentioned them. Dallas is online watching for Renegade Regeneration. Thank you, Dallas. I had some of that this morning.
Me too.
Instead of a bat.
I had that
I feel ready
after
to
That's
go.
the only thing that'll wake you up better is a bat.
Yep,
Say
yep.
2 football games
Then you
last
become
night.
Batman.
Standing now because of Renegade in part.
There we go. JFPA. Paul left. Oh, well, JFPA, we all know about them.
Not coincidentally,
Totally
while we
not
mentioned
coincidentally.
Pig, this isn't connected at all.
It is a complete coincidence.
There's no connection. But I did want to announce that thank you to everybody that came out to Pancakes. I highly recommend this, by the way. The pancakes are great. They keep them nice and hot for you. But free will donations today raised $350. So thank you to everybody who came out and supported some cause, which may have been mentioned recently.
Yeah. Along those same lines,
Good beer, Ben.
Ryan texted me yesterday, and he was on our show a couple weeks ago.
Ryan, who?
Ryan McKnight, president of JFPA. Thank you.
There's a lot of Ryans in the world.
Yeah, I know. The Ryan texted me yesterday, and again after our show, their sales for JFPA stuff went bananas. So thank you to everyone that supported
way.
JFPA.
Yes,
I did
thank
throw
you.
it in the comments.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Speaking of the JFPA store, I don't know if our order's closed.
I don't
Or
believe
this
so. I think the
recent-
burger
No.
shifts is still up.
They may still be open. If they are, burn the ships on there, which I designed. And so go check
Casual.
that logo out because it's a sweet logo. I wanted to release it a long time ago. I got told no, but we got the final approval on it. So it is available. I've got a couple sweatshirts coming with it on it. So go check that out.
awesome. All right, guys, that's all our sponsors. Oh, Wooden Legs again. shout out to Wooden Legs one more
Obviously,
time.
Wooden Legs.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you,
guys.
Wooden
This
Legs.
is awesome.
Appreciate it. The beer is amazing. Come get your crawlers with the redacted illustrated logo on there. And Yeah, let's do
Hold on. Seth's got
Final
something for
thoughts.
us.
We got
Seth's
you
got
something special for coming out, for being the first live podcast ever.
Nice.
There's a couple things we're going to do. First of all, we're going to present this to you guys. This is our tin tacker signed by the ownership team here. Thank you for being part. It's sharp on the edges. Be careful. It's be careful.
Thank you. Somebody's gonna have to put it in the back of their podcast.
I know
view.
a guy.
The one other
We have
thing
to
we're going
fight
to
over
do, and this is really special. We have inside of our cooler, it's a very sacred spot that we have people sign. It's been so far only signed by people that have had their wedding days here, or members of the Hobo Day committee on Hobo Day. When you guys are done, we're going to have you sign the inside of the cooler on the tanks to put the date for the first JI podcast here. So thanks, guys, for coming out. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Seth.
Live on forever in the cooler.
The store is open through the end of the day, the 31st, through the end of the day tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
Get in your burn the ships order today on the JFPA store.
We can do that after we're done here. So,
Yeah.
all right. Any final thoughts?
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who showed up here today. Thank you to all our listeners. Everything we're able to do, all the sponsors, everything else, it wouldn't happen without all of you guys. B Team Mafia, everybody else. Thank you for watching, supporting, donating, subscribing, helping with Alex's Lemonade Stand, everything else in between. You guys are rock stars. You guys are what makes Jack's Nation special. And thanks for being a part of this ride with us.
100%. I mean, I think SDSU has the best fans in the FCS. Jackrabbit Illustrated has the best fans of any podcast. I'll say that right now.
I agree.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Late night? Do we not know that yet?
We're doing late night. Hell yeah. I don't know if it's for sure tonight. It will depend on when I can get home and if I'm alive. You know, I might be a
It's been a long day.
I might be a vampire. So then I might only
You'll be awake
able to
then.
do- I might
You'll
only
be awake.
be able to do night's podcast. So
Oh my God,
my days will really
You should
be
pop
locked
out of a podcast to start out the.
Oh,
or, no,
God.
pop, out, pop out of a casket to start the podcast.
Welcome into the night show, the Morgan.
Only real ones will get it.
Look.
Hey, there's a burn the ship shirt right there.
Do we have
Where? Right
burn
there.
the ships? Nice. I love
It
it.
is. Yes,
Yes.
it is. Come on up here. We want
Do
to
you
show
know?
the ship.
Do you know who designed that logo? Do
Camera.
you know who designed that logo? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Hey, don't rub your hands raw taking care of yourself.
That's a great shirt. Step just a little closer so people
Yeah,
can
we
see
gotta
what it
show
looks
that
like.
shirt.
That's an awesome
sweet
shirt.
burn
That
the
is
ship
a sick
shirt.
shirt.
We
It
got
is sick.
JPA in one sword, JI on the other. Love it.
Love it. Beautiful.
All right, let's do. We got to get some score predictions from the crowd. I think
Okay.
to get rid of these
Seth, you got the
tide.
Yes.
We got the mic.
Oh, Derek's got it.
We got some. We got a
Then
couple
Derek can
hats.
start.
Anybody want to give a
Still.
score prediction?
Score prediction.
Score prediction from people that haven't
Oh,
talked yet.
Seth's ready.
Can I give Fritz's score prediction?
Yeah.
Fritz
Well,
predicts?
put
Jack's
your,
by 1,000,000.
okay. Yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
that.
Put your
I'm
score
as
predictions
surprised as you
online
are.
too.
You knew that was coming.
Got any score predictions out there?
All right. 35-21. 35-12. 35-21. The Jacks don't give up any points in the second half.
Hey,
I like that.
No garage time
that's
points.
A sound
No
prediction.
garage.
No garage time points. All right.
Except for us.
Jim, you always have a prediction. Come on.
We're getting to you. We're getting to you. Hold on.
I'm running. I can't run that fast. Who's got it?
27-23 good guys.
All right.
That's it.
Let's go.
Tight game.
I hope not.
Gonna hurt the heart.
38-24, 2 touchdowns, Tide going in the fourth, and then we step on their throats.
I love that.
Get Thomas. What do you got for a score prediction?
Hey.
27-14.
Nice.
Okay.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Chad, we got any comments there with scores?
No, we do not. So
Besides Jack's by 1,000,000.
he didn't say that. I just know he
Oh,
would.
okay. That's just being prophetic. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go 35-17.
All right. I said 34-17 earlier this week, so I'm on record with that.
I don't know whatever I said last time, Matt. You have it written down there somewhere.
I do.
I don't recall. I think it was 35 or something as well.
Chad said 38-21.
38-21. There you go.
I don't pick scores.
I know. You just pick Jacks.
I pick spreads.
I don't know if the Jacks are gonna win today.
No. All right. Okay. We need to address this.
My
real
score
quick.
prediction's going to keep them from
This
winning.
needs to be addressed. No, shit. That's
need to be
garbage, sir. What I am hesitant on are spreads and picking the Jacks to win by a lot. Every time I've picked a score and or bet on the Jacks, it has been, you know, all those goose egg. You're like, why did we lay an egg? And then it happened. Yeah, guess who stopped?
You were the problem.
I was the problem. But no, I don't pick the Jacks to lose every game. I just don't pick them to cover every game.
I know. I just got to give you crap.
You know what? You know who I bet's watching?
Oh, I thought he was going to make a
Your
score prediction.
wife,
Ryan Gronowski.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Shout out to Ryan.
yes, Deb was talking to me. He's
Possible.
been watching the shows. So
Really?
shout out to Ryan if you're watching
Awesome.
right now. So they might
Also,
be busy
yeah.
with the tailgate, but shout out to Ryan Gronowski because I know he's been watching.
Go Mark Gronowski.
Go
Go,
Mark
Iowa.
Gronowski, yes.
They play at 5 today. Excited to watch him, see how they do.
Tear it up.
I can't believe I'm saying that growing up in Wisconsin as a Badgers kid and Matt LePay and all that. But yeah, go Iowa.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome. Thank you everyone again for being here. Really appreciate it. This was awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Wooden Legs. And with that, what?
Lead us. Go big.
Go
Go blue.
blue.
Go Jack.